winning campsite. 2 certificates here. I think I showed you that one. Peridulia.
You very take.
I've got some sad news. Okay. Well, it didn't get cooked properly. When was it? Was it yesterday? Battery charger. So I'm going to charge up the battery on the Stiga mower, all being well. And I had a eureka moment last night in regards to my own caravan. So my 3-way fridge isn't working on the electric, but I sort of think I know what that is, but I need a caravan engineer, technician, repairman to fix it. And my motor mover also, I think it was the end of last year, we come to move the van, it wouldn't work. And I'm thinking it's something to do with the actual motor mover box, the transceiver part of it. Anyway, to cut a long story short, last night, well, night before last, I need to investigate this. And basically, what I think it's turned out to be, it's the leisure battery. There's a problem with it. Sorry, it's possibly going to be a nice day. So we've had that Adria car 7 or 8 years, and it doesn't have, because it's Continental, it doesn't have a 12-volt system like British fan. It's a bit complicated. Anyway, to cut a long story short, I'm pretty convinced it's the leisure battery that's been causing the problem, because when I was trying to charge it with this charger, the indicators were saying it was charged, and then it was discharging and everything. So anyway, I've ordered one of them, so fingers crossed they'll be here next week. And that problem will be then solved. But but the leisure battery is literally several years old, and the battery on here is a fairly new one. I can't remember if it got put on last year or not. So anyway, fingers crossed, we'll get that onto charge and see whether it works. Then I need to move some bins around because the biffa bin didn't get emptied properly last week, as I think you remember. I need to empty my loo on my caravan and stuff like that. But it's a Saturday, and the touring is pretty busy, so I think I keep saying it. I don't really like cranking up noisy machinery at the weekends until Sunday afternoon when people have departed. Right, so let's get this on charge and see what happens. Right, I'll leave that on for a few hours and see what it brings. Right, so we're a winning award-winning campsite. 2 certificates here. I think I showed you that one. I've had that for a little while, so I'm going to put that onto display and everything. So and I've got a little window sticker for that. And then today, this is from campsites.co.uk. All the nurseries following you. We're delighted to enclose your updated 2024 review certificate. Guest reviews are really important. So anybody that stayed with us who's put a positive review, we like positive reviews. We like nice people who do nice reviews. There you go. That's another certificate that we've just been awarded. And I'd say that's campsites and pitch up. So I'm going to go and get those up and on display. Up on display and up on display as a new word that I have never heard of before, and this is a thing. So I did a vlog the other day and I mentioned about seeing faces in wallpaper, and there is actually a Facebook group called Faces in Things, where people see things like this. And I think we all do it. And I've gone on about these bushes down the bottom of the campsite. Anyway, it's actually called
Pareidolia. Pareidolia, spelled Pareidolia. And it's a scientific of explaining the reaction to see shapes or make pictures of randomness. Think of the Rashabot ink block test. So, if you look at the clouds and you see images, or when you were little, when you were looking at old-fashioned patterned wallpaper and you could see faces, or when you look at things and you see faces in things, do you know you're actually suffering from pareidolia, whatever it's called? And it's a word I have never, ever in my entire life heard of. But it's a real thing. There you go. Thank you for the person that put that in a comment. I won't mention your name, but thank you ever so much for the person that put that in a comment. Much appreciated.
Right, so we've just had, sorry, I just popped in here. I was looking for a brush. I've lost a brush. I had a brush in here. The brush has gone AWOL again. And I think a few days ago I said there's pigeons in here. And it's just happened again. And I've got pigeons flying in and out. And I think somewhere, and as I said, we used to have one up there, but it's not there. Hold on a minute. Oh no, that's just cobwebs, isn't it? I think somewhere we've got some kind of a pigeon nest. When Killer Dave was here, he was saying he's seen pigeons coming in and out of here. So whether there's so when the shutters are closed, the pigeons can get in here or under the eaves. I don't know, cheeky pigeons. And then we did have pigeons once nesting in there as well. All a bit strange. Right, let's go and have a quick, in inverted commas, walkabout and litter pick. Pigeon number 1 needs to go in today. They're having breakfast at the moment. Pigeon number 4 is arriving today. And yeah, tents over here and other people over here. It's never windy at the nurseries, you know. It's always still and sunny with no rain. Right. So, just to confuse the weather. So if the weather goes a bit weird, this is why. So the other day the bin wagon couldn't empty our bins. So we've got one very full bin, another bin we've got in use. But when they get empty, they can go over there where they sit, but they're the backup bins for next week. So the weather's going to be looking now at the bins going, hey, what day is it? So I think if we get the weather confused, something strange could happen. We could see aliens or faces in there. I'm telling you, them bushes down there, man, they're freaky. They are seriously freaky. Hello. Right, so I just come to get me seed jug, and there's 2 squirrels on the pitch. Hello, squirrels. How are you? Right, I've come to get you some food. So he's on the bird seed there. Oh. Hello, squirrels. How are you? Right, let's go and get some food. Can you see them? Oh, having a bit of a squirrel moment. Hello. How are you? I'm going to go get you some food. Right. Oh, wait, wag your tail at me. Now you can't get them peanuts because that's a squirrel-proof container. Oh, that's good try. Good try. Good game. Good game. Good try. Good try. Come on. Hello, squirrel. How are you? Oh, tantalising. I'm going to go get you some seed. You let me. I'm almost can touch you.
You're very tame.
Right, he's legged it. Right, let's get. Sorry, I'm still on Zoom. Let's get the. Let's get them. The squirrels are still here, looking at me longingly, and they're down there now. And I've got some seed. Come on, yeah. Here you go. Here you go. Come on. Right, come and say hello to me. There you go. Hello, little fella. Where's your mate gone? Are you the baby? Oh, very fluffy tail. Oh, look, that's a cute picture, isn't it? There's the blackbird. Which I've not seen for a couple of days. Right, I'm going to be very serious. I've got some sad news. Okay. So just over a week ago, so as I'm recording this, it's Saturday, and last Sunday I did a vlog, and at the beginning of the vlog I mentioned that Dave and Tracey's dog Lola was poorly, and they were taking it to the vet, and I thought everything was going to be all right. But Dave and Tracey, they know their dog life. You've got a dog yourself, you know your dog, and they knew the dog hadn't been well for a while, and they had to get the dog put to sleep. There's no easy way to say that. And Lola is now no longer, I'll say with us, but with Dave and Tracey. So a massive hole in their lives, as their best buddy. He'd been around for over 10 years with them. I think Dave said something like they'd only been separated for 5 days out of 10 years or something. So it's incredibly sad news that Lola had to be put to sleep, and she's gone over to the Rainbow Bridge where all the doggies go, and all the rest of it. So Dave has offered to send some photos of Lola. So I'm just going to put in memory of Lola and her short time with us at the nurseries. So you got to meet her. Awful news. Here's some photos in memory of Lola. It's weird, super weird. I keep pulling, ouch, ow, 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 that's a thistle, ow, 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 out by the roots, nettles, stinging nettles by the roots. I keep pulling weeds and thistles out of the ground, and they're not there. There are none here. Look, there are none. And then you look, and they sort of emerge up. Oh bloody hell! What's that doing there? Right. I have got no explanation whatsoever. No, got any explanation. But a plug, I'm just going to go and check our sinks. A sink plug that we have was just there. Yeah, super weird. Anyway, I've, as you can see, weeding, gloves on, and I'm showing you over here and over here. These were all mounds of clay a few months ago over winter, and I've managed to get them down and been removing big heavy clumps. And the thistles are a nightmare. And I've also got another area over here, and these are all now back up. So what I have been doing is basically trying to pull up these old big piles of clay. which is sort of breaking up into soil, and I've been removing bricks and boulders. So I think for a first time, yeah, things like this, you've got to watch out for the cutter blades. For a first time, I'm going to try to bring the Husqvarna on here and use the weight of it to try and roll the clay out. So let's go and do that. I've only got a couple on this afternoon. I've had it's a bit of a weird one. Somebody should have booked a site. Sorry, get my gloves off. Somebody should have booked a site near Norfolk, and they've booked it yesterday and booked the wrong part of the country. They booked Lincolnshire, thinking we were in Norfolk, and then a Cornwall site's been booked as well. Yeah. It's a strange year this year. Very, very strange. People are actually out for the afternoon. There's only I think two are actually here, everybody else is out. So I'm on pitch number 7, and these had been here for not too sure how many days. There's nobody on this pitch tonight, but it didn't get cut properly. When was it? Was it yesterday, wasn't it, when I was cutting? Because they were here. So give this a quick trim, and then the other one was pitch number 1, but that's okay because I'm able to get in there with the other mower. But that's all I'm doing here today, and then tomorrow I'm going to do the middle of the touring area and then finish off the seasonal area on Monday, and that'll be it for another week. Because all being well, I'll be having my days off on Tuesday or Wednesday. Then I'll be back and we'll do it all over again. Of course, I made a boob on my last video. I said happy birthday to the Campsite Warden channel, and I said it was 4 years old. It was actually 3 years old, not 4, 3. So I'm going into my 4th year, but the actual birthday was 3 years old. Yeah. So just I'm going mad, aren't I? So I'm on my 5th year as being a campsite warden. Yeah. It's a strange old year this year. This is just, I mean, there are stinging nettles, but this is normally just stinging nettles and nothing else. I'm not exactly too sure what these purple plants are that have growing. It's like a sticky vine, isn't it? It's a beautiful day. No, I'm just waiting for one last arrival, which is in the pod, and it's a bit of a strange booking. It's going from booking.com. Oh, butterfly, where have you gone? So I'm going to go and have a poke in the freezer, and I think I've got a big piece of ham in there, frozen gammon joint, that's it, but it takes about an hour and a half to cook, so I might go and lob that in my oven to eat later, and possibly have some chips with it. Right, let's go and have a look, shall we? My tea did not work out because I have to defrost it for 6 hours. So I am having yeah, don't know if you can hear that motorbike screeching down the A52. 2 motorcyclists killed last week on local roads. Yeah, Yeah, I was going to have a gammon, but yeah, look at that. That's the way the mop flops. So I think I'll finish the vlog off here and bid you all a fond farewell for today. On a bright and beautiful day, still very bright and beautiful. And yeah, get some tea and see whether this booking arrives or not.